I'm already starting to not like Marc Donica. He's had 2 matches, and he's already driving me up the fucking wall. I love Jason Inman, though, so my money's on Jason Inman, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to react to this, and I'm going to do just fine, because, you know what, this is Innergeekdom, I'm okay, everything's going to be fine. I really want Jason Inman to keep the belt because he made some fair points about how he had to play frickin' everyone in the league in order to get a chance at the belt. And Marc Donica's just like, oh, I'm going to come in and have 2 matches and yeah, I have a title shot. And Ken Knapsack, I love you, man, but you're sitting there, you're talking about how Donica, oh, he's already got a title match. He's just so good. No, that's literally, he could have sucked. He got put against all new competitors. He hasn't played a single person who's been in the league before. He got put against all new competitors, and they're like, okay, the winner of this gets a title shot already. There was no competition whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, Haben was good, but that was one person. He should have been playing Robert Meyer Burnett. He should have been playing Jay Washington. He should have been playing, he's sitting there saying Rachel Cushing didn't earn the shot. Rachel Cushing has earned more. Rachel Cushing has earned everything ever, but she doesn't get it. So I don't want. Let's fucking go.
Go and let's get ready to Schmoedown. For the introductions, we turn it over to the legendary golden throat of Christian G. Harloff. Take it away, sir.
Introducing first, the challenger, representing the Lion's Den.
Ken walks out first.
With
and then Finstock, Jagdino. I don't even know who he is anymore.
He is Marc.
Then maybe Schneider if he's even there. But Marc will be the last one out. Yep, Ken. But we're here. Oh, Jagdino's not even there. Interesting. Interesting. Where's the rest of your den there? Lion Cub?
A lot of yelling, a lot of cut-offs vest, a lot of denim.
Ken Knapsack bringing Sam Whitwer into this. Sam is very busy and important. Ken, just,
Yeah, true.
Leave him out of this, please.
It's great that Ken is acting as a roadie for Donica, where Donica is dressed like a roadie for Backman Turner Overdrive.
Oh, that's very true.
Getting the microphone adjusted here. Okay, Marc Donica all set, and we go back to Christian for
Ken attacks Sam Whitwer so much, and I love Sam Whitwer. I'm rooting for Ken in the upcoming Star Wars match at the live event, but there's no way he'll beat. Okay, he could beat Sam Whitwer. It was very close, but I just love Sam Whitwer, and I think he knows it better. He's a part of it after all.
Star Wars Player of the Year. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed Innergeekdom champion, Jason Justice Inman.
Ooh, a Mark Riley
Cody Riley with an appearance.
I love it.
And there's Jason Justice Inman.
Oh my god.
Calming the crowd down.
Secretly a superhero.
I love it.
Jason Inman until he took his glasses off.
And now here comes Ashley Robinson, Supergirl presenting the belt to the champion. Super everywhere you look in this intro, Emma Five.
So many S's, except it's not actually an S. It's just a symbol from the planet of Krypton.
Exactly.
Stands for hope,
Stands
I
for
believe.
S, yes.
And Marc Donica maybe has a hope here.
How's
As
retirement?
Riley and
Get
Donica
the
exchange pleasantries,
office.
if you want to call it that. Ken Knapsack wishing well to his competitor.
Don't
And
talk shit to
Jason
Marc
Inman
Riley.
takes a sip of his blue cupped water, as does Donica. The competitors are seated and ready to go. Welcome into the dojo, gentlemen. This is the Innergeekdom, and this is a championship match, which means what? You guessed it, 5 epic rounds. The more you know about geek stuff, the better. In round 1, you are going to have questions from a bunch of different nerd-approved categories, 10 in total.
Definitely
from 10
nerd
different
approved.
categories. Each question is worth
I don't
1
remember what
point.
all
There is
the
no penalty
categories
for
are.
missing an answer. There
10
is no
categories?
stealing in round 1. The questions are asked to the field. Once we do so, please write down your best attempt at an answer within the 15 seconds allotted. Once we ask you to show your answer, please reveal it to the cameras. At the same time, please announce it into the microphone. Keep in mind your 3 JTE rules, which you can use to repeat a question or stall tactically, or you have a challenge you can use as well. Marc, Donica, the challenger, are you ready to go?
The Lion's Den is ready.
I've only seen one person that looks
Kind of
like
rubbing that in
not a
to
whole
the
lion's den.
Fight Club a little bit. Jason, Justice, Inman, are you ready?
For the heroes, let's make it so.
Okay.
I like it.
Emma, I feel like that was a quote from Star Trek. I can't confirm or deny that, but it feels
It's from
like
the Orville.
something that's been said from the Orville, the classic
Close
show.
The
Here
classic
we go.
show.
In
Yeah.
round 1, your first question comes from a world that Jason might be a little familiar with. We're not sure about Donica, and that is Star Trek. Your question is, in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, which of Kirk's senses is beginning to fade with age?
I mean, it happens to everybody. Honestly, it's unavoidable.
Happens to the best of us.
Star-
Father
Yeah, I have
Time
no
is
idea.
undefeated.
I've never seen a single
5,
Star Trek
4, unless you're
anything.
Tom Brady. 3,
Episode,
2,
movie. I haven't
1.
even seen
Your
the
avocados,
Orville.
kids. Jason Inman.
It is his eyesight.
It is his eyesight. Marc, Donica.
Sight.
He's got sight
Let's
as
go.
well.
All right. Question number 2 in the category of Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the Ent that Merry and Pippin meet in the 2 Towers? A lot of groaning from the crowd on that
groans from
one.
the
I need some refresher
I mean,
on Lord
I
of the Rings
understand.
because I haven't
I
seen it
didn't
since
know
I was
that
probably
they,
7 years old.
made movies
I remember
about it.
loving it, but I just don't have
And that's why I
time.
appreciate you, Emma.
Lords and
5,
Rings.
Tell you what, this
4,
summer I'll do it.
3, 2, 1. We go to Donica first.
Treebeard.
That is correct for 1
I put
point.
Sam.
Jason Inman.
It's Treebeard.
That
I
is
put Sam.
also correct for
If you
1
wanted to
Oh.
give us a hard question, you should ask
I'll
us
watch
who
it this
voiced it.
summer
Treebeard.
because
Right,
I only have 2 more
questions,
exams and then I'm
I
done for the
Spitball
semester.
these at the bar across
My apologies,
the street
Emma.
afterwards. Your next question comes from the world of the MCU. In case you guys don't know, that stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
not the question.
Thank
the
you for
question
that.
is,
What is that?
what is
Marvel
the
Cinematic
name?
Universe.
What is the name of T'Challa's
Oh,
younger sister?
man.
The crowd
Emma,
is,
I
it's
feel
a
like
tough crowd
we're
here
under
today.
fire
Yeah.
here today.
I don't know her
These are
name.
not. Ask somebody on the street these questions. They're not going to get
I
most
think
of
if we
these
just
answers.
go over to the
I don't know
Chipotle
her
and
name.
ask somebody, they're not
5,
necessarily going
4,
to
I could probably draw you a
3, 2,
picture
1.
of her.
Doesn't matter. Jason Inman.
Shuri.
That is correct.
Shuri.
They got it right.
All right,
That's bad on
question
my
number
part.
4 in the
I
category
haven't
of
seen it since
Harry
it very
Potter.
first came out.
In the Harry Potter franchise, what is the first name of Professor McGonagall?
Oh, so easy. How could you possibly ask a question that's so simple?
So
You beat me to
simple.
it, Ellis. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, well, it's
All right,
Yeah,
5,
we've
4,
subdued them.
3.
Don't
We're
talk
gonna
to
give them
Marc
3
Ellis.
seconds
You are
last
not good
time.
enough. You are not
Donica, you're
worthy.
first.
Minerva.
that is
Correct?
correct for 1 point.
Minerva.
Also correct.
Minerva.
All right.
I mean, either we have 2 really strong competitors or 2 too easy of questions.
You kids get one more answer correct. I'm turning this bus around. We come to the world of DC. These are DC-related movies. Your question is, how many Christopher Reeve Superman movies were released in the 1980s?
In the 80s?
Gotta.
Somebody very
Somebody's
excited
excited
about
about movie release dates, and it's not Scott Mantz because he's not singing about it.
Movie release?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Justice.
That is 3.
Correct.
Ooh.
3.
I almost put 3, but I wasn't sure when.
That's it. We gotta go.
the last
Based
one
on
came
your
out.
promise, Mark
Turning the
Ellis.
old bus around.
All right.
I put 2.
Question number 6. Category is The Hobbit. In The Unexpected Journey, what turns the trolls that captured Bilbo and the dwarves to stone?
They're writing down
They
their
are.
answer
They're-
awfully quick. I'm just happy to be in their company.
Yep.
We go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Donica.
The sun/dawn.
We'll give you
we
that.
will take that.
I did the same thing because the question wasn't very specific.
Yep, that is correct. The sunlight.
Put Medusa. I don't know.
All right. Not
I
only
haven't
are they
seen a
getting
single
everything right,
Hobbit
they're
movie.
arguing about the specificity of the question.
We'll add that to the list for the summer.
If there's
We're just
one
a
thing.
few questions away. I mean, if they get
By the way,
next
do you
4
need a full
questions-
shirt? There's a Target right down the street. I will buy you a full shirt with
This is a
sleeves.
Well, that'll get everybody
I just wanna know.
loosened up.
Oh.
Your next category is from the world of the DC
I
Extended Universe.
love
the
him.
DCEU, and the fans not happy with that. They've made quality movies. What are the 3 artifacts that Steppenwolf is after in Justice League called? They're literally laughing
really
us out of the
They're just
building.
laughing us
I
out of the
mean,
building.
I
also, as a
haven't
DCU
seen Justice
thing, I
League
thought they
because I
canceled
heard
that.
it's still going
not.
on. They have
I was
9
told not to
current
see it because
Jokers.
it's that
5,
bad.
4, 3,
And my
2,
heart will be
1.
crushed.
Jason Inman.
Mother boxes.
That is correct.
Mother boxes.
So I have no
correct.
idea.
All right, here we
And-
go.
And I'm laughing. Not because I think that the toughness of the question is very appropriate. It's just that we just have a lot of real dorks
Yeah.
in this studio
So
right
just
now
people
that know
who
the answer to everything.
watched movies about people in tights one too many times. All right.
Star
Next
Wars.
category is Star Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we need a Star Wars
In The
question.
Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon took a blood sample from Anakin to get a midichlorian count. Anakin's count was over what amount?
Very specific.
Specified number that it was over.
Yeah.
And
He
you
did.
know,
I think he took
I
the
don't
count with
remember-
a woman's razor. If I'm not.
I don't
mistaken.
remember what the
I
count
believe
was.
I believe it was an
It was
essence.
very.
Essence. I think chic.
It was very high.
Razors.
3, 2,
I know that.
1. We go to Marc
Marc
Donica.
Over 50,000.
That
It
is
is not
incorrect.
correct.
Jason Inman.
I said 900 or more than Master Yoda.
Also incorrect. We were looking for 20,000.
over 20,000.
Over
Well, that is
20,000.
technically over 900 as
How
well.
dare us for not remembering a number?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, everybody was complaining
I was
about
gonna say, it's
these
pretty
movies
high.
before. So now we go to Marvel movies. Marvel movies. These are any movies that are based on Marvel characters. What was the name of the scientist who was helping Bruce and was contaminated with Bruce's blood in the Incredible Hulk? Yeah. Yeah, we stepped our game
Exactly.
up here.
Bringing it back to movies less people have seen.
That's right. All right.
I've seen this movie and I actually really liked it.
3, 2, 1. Jason Inman.
Is it Samuel Stearns?
It
It
is.
is.
Okay. So it's not Jason Inman.
It is
Yeah, quit trying to be funny.
no.
That's
Fuck
very.
off.
You know what? That's very kind of you, Marc Donica, to say that he thinks Jason Inman is an actual scientist.
This is somewhat of a scientist and Jason Inman. And the
Exactly.
crowd.
All right,
Mixed on the
final
joke.
question in round 1. Question 10 is mixed bag. Where was Shredder's secret base in Teenage Mutant
Oh
Ninja
my
Turtles
gosh.
2: Secret of the Ooze?
Finally.
Wait.
Something I know.
What was the end of that question?
Where was Shredder's secret base in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze? The end of the question was the title of the movie.
Really didn't hear it because everyone was
I
laughing.
mean,
I believe that's why you're wearing the color green today, is
I
because
do
in
love
honor of the
Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
is
gosh.
fair. It's not the reason I'm wearing green.
Repeat
but
the question,
I'll
please.
take it. Okay.
Wow.
JT rule. Yeah.
Where was Shredder's secret base in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze? I mean, there's a great song in that movie. Isn't that the one with the Go Ninja, Go Ninja,
Ninja
Go?
Rap is what
Yeah,
it's called
Ninja
by
Rap.
Vanilla
That's a good
Ice.
one. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the sun fades on round
I don't know.
one.
I don't remember.
You weren't specific. New York.
Cannot accept New York.
New York.
Jason Inman.
They never specifically say it in the movie, but it's either a landfill or a scrapyard.
We will take
We will
scrap
accept
yard.
scrap
Yeah,
yard.
yeah.
I just put
Yes.
pizza place.
All right.
I don't know.
So that is a point for
Accept
Jason
as
I
well.
couldn't remember.
A point, and Jason so close
Haven't
to
seen
a
that movie in
perfect
so
round,
long, but we
nonetheless
used to
putting
watch
up
it like
9
every
points.
weekend.
Marc Donica, pretty impressive first round himself.
After
With
we get up
7
and watch
points, it
Yu-Gi-Oh,
appears that both
we'd turn
competitors
on
just got bored of
Teenage
getting
Mutant
correct
Ninja
answers.
Turtles.
Yeah, it's true. It seems like,
That
they were
round
all on a
one,
roll,
end of it.
and then they just decided, you know what, we got to make this look more challenging. So I think they started missing on purpose.
They
But
did their best, and we move on to round number
Yep.
2.
Okay. So I only got 2, but I was pretty close to 3 with that Star Wars question. Oh well. Maybe next time. Alright, let's get started with round number 2.
Is going to have 5 questions. Those questions come from a category determined by the Wheel of Destiny that is now on stage. If you do not like the first category you spin on the wheel, you are awarded 1 mulligan if you want to use it. Whatever category you then land on, you must take the 5 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. If you don't know the answer, you can ask for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options. One of those is the correct answer. That brings the value of the overall question down to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2. Jason Inman, not only are you the favorite going into this, not only the current belt holder, you also have a 2-point lead over Marc Donica.
Yes.
So you
Oh,
can
yeah, he
determine
does.
if you want to spin now or defer to your opponent.
You knew
I
that
would like to see
Incredible
how Mark
Hulk
spins first.
Maybe
Riding that line.
challenging his Innergeekdom ability, it
Yes.
seems, with that barb. And here comes Donica. All right. Pretty good spin there.
definitely.
That might
Solid
even
spin.
impress Jason
Is that-
Inman and his superhero abilities.
We'll see if Jason's
thought
superhero
those were
abilities can make
tags
it
on his
land on a
jean
category
jacket.
that's not so favorable for
That's
Donica.
I
terrible.
figure Donica probably aiming for Star Wars, but
Star Wars.
He's been hanging out with
Very
Tom
well
Digg,
versed.
already
He's
too
good at
much.
too.
here we
Yeah.
go. It could be opponent's choice. This could be deadly, Emma. Oh, wow. It hung on there.
Yeah.
Do you want Star Trek, Donica?
I mean, Jason Inman should have used those powers to get himself Star Trek, but
All right,
Donica's
Donica's going to spin
Trail
again.
Street's not even on the wheel. I
Okay.
love.
I would like to
Oh my
remind the
gosh,
competitors,
I
spinning the
love
wheel is not a
people.
feat of strength. You merely need to spin it just enough to where we get a fair assessment of the randomness of the categories. You do not win a large stuffed animal for spinning it. We're back
Ooh.
from break, and we
Ooh.
have the spin,
Ooh.
and it could be opponent's choice. This time, Emma, it's going to be
Oh.
MCU
MCU.
movies.
Okay.
all right.
Donica is seemingly pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
In the world of the MCU.
I really wanted to pose
Emma
right
Fife
now.
will be administering your questions, Marc. Donica.
All right.
Wonderful.
Mark, your first question in the realm of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the MCU, what does SHIELD stand for?
Ooh.
Oh my
Multiple
gosh.
choice.
Is it A, Supreme Headquarters International Espionage Law Enforcement Division? B, Strategic Hazard Intervention Espionage Logistics Directorate? C, Strategic Homeland Interventions Enforcement and Logistics Division? Or D,
D.
Strategic Homeland Intelligence Enforcement and Logistics Department?
C.
That is correct for 1 point.
I'm just so happy he didn't ask you to repeat the options. I mean,
Oh.
that just would have been. Everybody at home doing a reaction. You late to the party, kids. You take 3. How about a hand for Emma Fife? For
Yeah.
everybody.
All right.
Very
Yeah.
well done.
Oh.
Very well done.
Thank you. That
She
was
lost
a tongue
me, but-
twister. Question number 2. What alias was given to Thor by Dr. Selwig in Thor?
Donald Blake.
That is correct for 2 points.
Didn't
He
get a
takes the
chance.
lead. He's
He
got 3
does.
questions to go.
I would have got it right,
All right,
but I
question
knew
number
it was
3.
her
In
ex-boyfriend's
2008's
name.
Iron Man, what character paid the terrorists to capture and kill Tony Stark?
His-
Gotta reach back.
I don't know his name. It's his
Obadiah Stane.
That is correct.
dad's friend
2
or whatever.
points.
He's got a 3-point lead.
All right, question number 4. In Captain America: First Avenger, Steve Rogers is recruited to perform as Captain America at rallies in order to sell what product?
War bonds.
That is correct for 2 points.
I think he's seen some of these movies, Emma.
Maybe, just a guess. And then your final question. What charm is on Natasha's necklace in Captain America: Winter Soldier? Just gotta think about this one.
Please repeat the question.
Yes.
charm?
What charm is on Natasha's necklace
He's only
in
got one more
Captain
JTE
America:
rule.
Winter
You better
Soldier?
settle down.
Marc Donica, JTE will remain.
He does. He might save it for that final round.
Animal, I think. I don't know. An owl.
Gonna have to go to 5, 4.
I don't remember.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, a spider, B, an
it's
A,
probably a
C,
spider.
an hourglass, or D, an arrow?
An arrow.
That is correct for 1
Damn.
point.
Very well negotiated, and I think you
was.
even see Inman nodding his head. That was a well played round
It was
by
a
Marc Donica.
Very, very strategically played round. He tried his best to get 2 points on everything, and instead of simply admitting defeat when he really needed it, multiple choice was there for him.
And a well administered round by you, Emma. And now we go to Jason Inman. Spin the wheel with justice.
All right.
Nice.
So he
Confidence.
did like a little thing with his hand. There was like a little flourish.
There, he's got a little bit of a bowler's,
Yeah.
putting a little bit of spin on it. Cody Hall would be proud of him.
Very proud,
Cody
yeah.
Hall, a famous bowler in the Southeast.
Also, maybe Spider-Man.
And here we go. He's going to pass opponent's choice. Doesn't have to worry about that. He could get spinner's choice.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Then again.
Hey, Inman thinking about it.
I know this
You-
is a category
you
that
could
hasn't
easily
always
do
been
it,
super
but you have
strong for him, and he
stronger
has been
categories up
studying
there.
it.
You wonder the recent short-term memory is going to help over the long term.
All right,
Spinning
so
away
spinning
from
again.
a
Spinning
strength
away
of
from-
Donica is his strategy.
Fair.
This is clearly a guy who's been in these kind of moments before. Emma.
Absolutely. I mean, Jason Inman fought a long, hard battle to get that belt in the first place, so he definitely knows his stuff.
Worked on his weaknesses. He watches all of the matches. He knows his craft well.
He
And we'll see
does.
if it pays off for him here with the spinner's choice. It's looking like a Star Wars.
I think you can do it.
All
right.
So,
I know he
Jason
can do
Inman,
it.
spinning Star
not his
Wars, a
strongest, though.
preferred category of the Inner Geekdom from what we've seen thus far in the matches. Jason, Star Wars is a movie that takes place in a galaxy not close to us.
And also not now.
Not now. It's actually
So
in
it's the future.
Future, I believe.
That's the one with Captain Kirk in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
mhm,
cool.
Absolutely.
Great on that one.
Jason Justice Inman, your
Yep.
first question in the world of Star Wars movies. What was the call sign of Admiral Akbar's ship?
Star Wars has been spun a lot. and
Multiple
we've
choice.
got-
Your options are, is it A, Home 1, B, Home 3, C, Home 6,
Home
or
6?
D, Home 2?
I want to say home 6. Could be home 2
They're really creative with their
or
names
any
in
of
Star
them.
Wars.
I want to say home 6 though.
Yeah. I'm with Sam Levine on this one. A.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right.
I thought that was too obvious.
I just want
Negotiating his way
to
around.
point out that's the first hard question we've had this entire match.
A very tough question.
He's still crossing that line?
All this time, I thought Admiral Akbar had a Honda Civic. Your next question from the world of Star Wars movies. Luke is told to not bring what with him because he won't need them into the cave on Dagobah.
His weapons.
2 points.
Nope. I was going to say his
All right.
blasters.
Your next question. And boy, am I not
But yeah,
thrilled to
his
read this
weapons.
one. In the film The Force Awakens,
Okay.
who said the line, "Tell that to Kanja Club"?
That's amazing.
Multiple choice.
That's amazing.
I'd like to point out to the audience, some things are funny. That is not one of them. Your options are, is it A, Razu Quinfi, B, Balatik, C, Delphi Cloda, or D, Tasu Leech?
Tassel
Balatik?
Leech. I don't know.
It is Balatik.
Damn.
We also would have accepted Mark Ellis or Topher Grace. Jason Inman is now within 2 points of Donica, so he could get a correct answer and tie him. He could have the lead going into round 3. We'll wait and see. Your next question. How many TIE fighters are in pursuit of the Millennium Falcon after it escapes the Death Star in A New Hope?
4.
2 more points for ties.
Thought it was 3.
We are tied at 15,
Wow.
so Jason Inman. Now, again, Donica could steal
That's
this
weird.
last question.
I don't
He can still
normally
go
miss
with the
New
lead,
Hope
but either way,
questions.
we're going to get a fantastic continuation of a 5-round heavyweight match. Jason, your last question in the world of Star Wars movies. What is the name of the planet that the Resistance seeks refuge on in the final act of The Last Jedi?
Crate?
Yeah.
Jason Inman has
Yep.
the lead going into round 3.
Yeah.
A solid round 2 all around, I have
Not
to say. You know,
Canterbury.
is as much as I question some of the life choices that Marc Donica is making, he is a very good competitor here in the Innergeekdom
We
League.
both had very tough questions to ask. You had the shield one, I
did.
had the one that hurts my soul, and we move on to round 3, which is known as the betting round. In round 3, the competitors retained their whiteboards that they had left over from round 1, as well as their dry erase markers. What's going to happen is whoever's in the lead is going to spin that wheel, so it's going to be Jason Inman. Whatever category that wheel lands on, we're going to ask you one question. You can wager points on the category that Jason is about to spin. You can wager 0 points, or you can wager up to 3 points. You get it right, you get that many points. Get it wrong, you lose that many points. Go ahead and spin the wheel, sir.
Let's see if the previously seen Jason Inman powers bring him Star Trek again.
That's right. He's looking for something with the name Star in it. Although he's trying to use that. Is that the Vulcan neck pinch? It could be Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
We're going to stick with Lord of the Rings here for a spin. I know Emma Fife would probably wager all 3 of her points. So what we need you gentlemen to do is please keep this to yourself when you do so. Write down the amount of points that you want to wager on
Fit with Harry Potter, I'd
the
probably bet
Lord
all
of
my
the Rings category. 0 points all the way up to 3 points. And then please show that to one of our incredible assistants who worked very hard for all those.
So we
table
lose these
scraps.
points, correct?
If you get it wrong, yes.
Great.
Great.
All right, gentlemen, in the
Jason
betting
bet 2.
round, Your question in the category of Lord of the Rings is, in Return of the King, the giant battering ram used to bust through the gates of Minas Tirith is in the shape of what animal?
All right, so they're going to have 15 seconds. It's a lot like round one. It's
Yeah.
just there's so much
It's
more
just
at stake.
Yeah, because you could lose points.
This is a big moment here.
It
I'm not
is.
sure.
The match.
Yep.
And then we're going to move on to the speed round. Jason's pen is down, as is Donica's. We'll give him the customary count anyway, and we're done. Jason Inman, how many points did you wager?
2.
You wagered
bet
2
1.
points. And what was your answer?
Is it a dragon?
It is not a
Okay.
dragon. It
Not
is
a
not a
firework.
dragon.
He's down to
Dragon.
15. Marc Donica, how many points did you wager?
2 points.
You wagered 2 points as well. What animal did you have?
Ram.
It is not a ram. It is a wolf. It is a wolf that we are looking for.
Damn.
Wolf.
Doesn't make any logistic sense.
It's a wolf, and we don't know if it's as classy
It's,
as the one that
there's
was in the
hobbits
Schmoedown.
and elves.
I think I
I don't
should've
think any
known
of it
that,
makes
actually.
any sense, actually.
It takes place in a land called Middle Earth, as far as I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, we want to be respectful.
We move on to round 4, where the action gets fast and furious. That is because the Fast and Furious movies are not
I hate this
involved,
round.
and it is the speed round, where each competitor is going to have a buzzer at their station. As soon as they think they know the answer, Emma, they're going to buzz in. Competitors, you have 2 seconds. 2 seconds maximum to get an answer. If you get it right, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. Emma Fife, if you would administer the first question in the lightning round.
Who played Legolas?
Jason Inman.
Orlando Bloom.
All right. In Wonder Woman,
Oh,
what is
really?
the last name given to Diana?
Jason Inman.
Prince.
In The Empire Strikes Back, who reactivated the hyperdrive on the Falcon during its escape
Admiral
from that
Ackbar.
city?
I don't know.
Jason Inman.
R2D2.
Good.
Okay, wow, that was a good.
that was good.
We asked the questions fast there too. Let's keep the momentum going. Jason Inman, a 5-point lead. 2 questions left in the speed round. Your next question: who played the Grand Master in Thor? Jason Inman.
Jeff Goldblum.
That is correct for 1 point. And your last
His
question:
buzzer might
in the
be broke.
Harry Potter sport of Quidditch, how many points is the golden stick?
100.
Donica.
150.
That is correct for 1
Okay,
point.
Damn it.
so Donica recovering some of the points lost, but still a 5-point deficit there. Very well played speed round
Damn
by
it.
Jason Justice Inman, and I was very
I
impressed
should
with
have
that.
thought about it.
I have to agree. I mean, we see these competitors who have played for so long and have done multiple championship matches. They always kind of have a leg up in that speed round, and but still, there's no denying that Jason Inman knows his stuff and knows how to hit a buzzer.
The experience showing, but Marc Donica really quick on the trigger there too, just not quite as quick as Inman on a few of those early ones. And now we move on to round 5. This is where we're going to determine who goes home with that thar belt. Each question in round 5 will accumulate points as we continue. So your first question is worth 2 points.
Yep.
Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last one is worth 5 points. The way we determine the movie category is you guys give us a series of numbers that range from 1 to 17. So Jason Inman, you're going to be giving us your numbers first because you are currently in the lead. You are also the favorite and the returning champion here. What are your numbers, sir?
1 to 17. Okay, let's go for 1. Let's go for 9. And let's go for 3 because I'm missing one more number for a 1939 first appearance of Robin.
Digging deep, deep into lore with those 3 numbers, Marc Donica.
I'm going to go 2, 17, and 13.
All right, 2, 17, and 13. So the numbers are in. Marc Donica, you are going to go first. You trail Jason Inman by 5. This is a very doable game. We've seen
He wasn't
stranger
ready
things
for the
happen
speed
in
round.
the Innergeekdom League.
He knew a lot of it.
Indeed.
Seen Stranger
Donica.
Things on Netflix
And
also.
it's a championship
Fun show.
match.
Not
It's a
sponsored.
great show. Stranger Things had a sequel, Stranger Things 2. You selected number 2 for your 2-pointer. Your category is Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones movies. And your question is, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which historical figure gave Indiana his autograph?
Hitler.
He is a historical figure. That is 2 points, and we are within 3. So Donica, if he gets this next question correct, then we're looking at a tie game, and he's going to force the hand of Jason Justice Inman. Donica, for your 3-pointer, you selected number 17, the last possible number you could have, and that's Star Wars. Your 3-point question is, according to Qui-Gon, what was an odd play for the Trade Federation?
19 minutes.
A lot of Qui-Gon Jinn questions.
Yeah,
Man
right.
of many words.
5, 4.
Fleeing
Three.
to
Please
the
repeat the question.
outer rim?
According to
No,
Qui-Gon,
I don't know.
what was an odd play for the Trade Federation?
No, they didn't do that.
3,
The blockade around Naboo.
2. That we cannot accept that. We're looking for invasion.
I'd like to challenge that.
You certainly
Yeah.
can use your challenge on that. I will consult
No.
with my Star Wars experts, the Jedi Council, right after this.
I was gonna say the Jedi Council are probably all there. I don't know. That's a tough one.
We're back, and after consulting with a number of creatures from all across this galaxy, we have decided that the challenge from Marc Donica will not be honored. Marc Donica does not gain the points. The question stands as asked, with the answer being invasion.
Oh,
And
they're gonna
now
talk
we
about
have a
that.
situation where
The Lion's
Donica
Den is
needs to
gonna
get a
have a
correct
fit.
answer, or else Jason Inman
That's terrible.
will retain the belt. Here we go. Marc Donica, you selected number 13 for your 5-point question. And that is, in the world of DC movies, your question is, who played Senator Robert Hammond in the movie Green Lantern?
That was another terrible movie that I only saw the first
Really digging
10
into those
minutes of.
movies with green people or things in the title that people might have not seen more than
No
once.
JTE rules left. And we're going to have to give you a count here. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Nope.
1. And
Tim Robbins.
Your winner
Is Tim Robbins.
still Innergeekdom
Of course.
champion of the world,
TKO.
Jason Justice Inman.
Of course. Was there any doubt? It was pretty good. So at the end of the match, if I were Jason Inman, I'd have 4 points, and if I were Marc Donica, I'd have 0. But if we are not counting all the points I lost, I would have had 62. Betting round and speed round killed me. Speed round wasn't actually that bad. I got a Harry Potter question wrong, and I don't do that. That made me mad. So I was thinking throughout the match, I was trying to think of what the 10 categories were. And I know there's Star Wars and Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Maybe, I have Back to the Future, James Bond movies, Marvel movies, DC movies, and Indiana Jones. I don't know what the 5th one would be, unless it would just be comic book movies. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, that's how today went. I'm going to go to tennis practice. Bye guys, have a great day.